Hello everyone, my name is Anita from the Medicine Hat Public Library, and I'm here today to share a fantastic Canada Day craft with you. So I found this little craft and I thought it was really cute. So we're going to make a beaver puppet using a little lunch bag. So what do you need for this craft? This was very simple to make, by the way. So what do you need for this craft? You need some white cardstock, because that is what we used to make his little hands, his ears, his tail, and his teeth. So fairly strong paper. Of course, regular paper would work too. So white piece of paper, your lunch bag or paper sack, a piece of paper to put underneath your craft while you're working on it, because you're going to be gluing and you don't want things glued to your table. Okay, I used googly eyes for his eyes, and I had a little black pom-pom that I used for his nose, but you could certainly draw it and just stick it on, glue it on as well. Okay, let's get started. So a pair of scissors is a good thing to have too, and your glue stick. Okay, all right, so the first thing I actually did was I got some of the easy stuff out of the way. We could glue the eyes on right away if we wanted to, and I did that just to kind of give myself an idea for placement for the rest of it. So let's put the eyes on. And these are a little bit smaller than the ones I've used here, but still just as adorable. And again, if you don't have googly eyes, you can just draw them on as well. Okay, so piece of paper, and I just really guesstimated the tail. I just kind of drew a bit of I looked at the paper sack and I thought, well, I lined it up together here like this. There's my Canada mug. And I just thought, well, it's probably about this big, just a bit of a quick oval like that. Okay, and then do your cross lines. So I did that. Very simple. And I'm just gonna color with my brown crayon, make his tail brown. There we go. You know, while you're doing this, you could be talking about Canada and what makes Canada such a wonderful place to live, and simple facts about the beaver. So like, what coin, Canadian coin, is the beaver on? Did you guys guess? It's the 5 cents, the nickel. You're right. Awesome. And did you know that the beaver is Canada's largest rodent? It is. And you've heard the term busy as beavers or eager as beavers. So these guys, they are really great workers. They build dams, and they're quite good swimmers. Right now, we're cutting out the tail. And the tail is really important for the beaver. They use it to signal their families if there's trouble. They slap their tail hard on the water. That's really cool. So I'm going to put this on the very back. So I'm going to glue it on the back. So I'm going to use my glue stick. And so I made the tail just a little bit longer, right, so that you have some part to stick out. So I'm going to just arrange it there, how I like it. You can have it sticking up higher, or you can have it low, and then just rub that on. And of course, we don't want it to stick too. So there we go. So that was easy. Okay, we need to draw the eyes, or not the eyes, the ears. Those chompers, because they're really important on the beaver, right? They can chew twigs and wood like crazy, and little hands. Now I just eyeballed it. I really didn't measure. I looked at my little craft and I thought, well, let's make a couple of ears. So I just drew 2 like this. And then of course we're going to cut them off. And then we needed the hands. They're a little bit longer. More like little, there we go. And we need the little, these little lines on their hands, just to show their little claws. So 3 and 3, and we need the teeth. So I'm just going to draw it just real quick like this. I'm going to make them a little bit longer because we do need to glue them underneath. So just like that, just like that. And because there's two of them, we're going to just line down the middle. See, not even perfect. All right, I'm going to color the ears and the feet, and then we'll cut them out and put them on. All right, I'm going to use a different color. I used brown for the tail, but then I picked kind of like an orangey red color for the hands and their ears. Okay, here we go. Okay, there they are. So another interesting fact about the beaver is that it was made an official emblem of Canada in 1975 in recognition of the fur trade. That was really interesting. All right, I've got the ears and the feet ready to go on, just like this little guy. Now, of course, the hands, let me show you. So for the hands, you've got the paper sack that kind of opens like this. I would put it in the inside, so like this. So if you do put your hand inside of it, you're not going to have his hand on the very back part. Okay, so let's do that. The ears. Now the ears are not going behind anything, so they just go right on top. Okay. You know, the ears and stuff, they don't have to be perfect. See, there we go. Now we just need the nose and the teeth, which are over there. So I'll slip some nose on there. Cool. Bring that back. Another really cool thing about the beaver, the tail, is that it's like it's almost like a boat rudder because it helps them steer in the water. If you have time, take a look at some really good information. Look up some stuff about the beavers. It's really, really sweet. Okay, so teeth we're going to put on right here. We want them to be nice and long because those teeth do a lot of really good work. There's one. And you just have to be careful. You might have to lift up the part of the paper bag every once in a while. See, because I kind of stuck it together. And let's get that one in there. Oh, he's got one tooth that's a little bit bigger than the other. But I don't think it matters. None of us have teeth of the same size, do we? Okay. There we go. See, it was sticking. Look at that. Now, that is a really cool beaver. This would be a great way to spend your Canada Day. Very cheap. You can get the bags at Dollarama or Dollar Store. They're really cheap even at grocery stores. And some crayons, and you're good to go. So have fun with this craft. If you make one of these and you be creative, do something else, you could even put a maple leaf on his tummy, just like we have maple leaves here. And send us your pictures of your finished crafts. Let us know what they look like. We would sure love to hear from you. So check us out again on Facebook, Instagram, and check out more of our videos on our YouTube channel at MHPublicLibrary. It was great to talk to you guys again. Have a wonderful Canada Day. Bye-bye.